Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Ripper, 1996 FMV point and click adventure game with some content warnings for sex references, swearing, violence, gore. There's descriptions of murder, there is a character in a coma. All these things and more might occur in the course of this episode, so please be warned about that. Last episode we semi-successfully decoded Catherine Powell's journal. It seems to be story locked that we can only read half of it now, and we need to do something else before we get to read anything else. I'm kind of tempted to visit Soap again, because Soap was mentioned in the journal and clearly knows more than he's letting on. Well, not necessarily, because he might have made a device and he doesn't know what Catherine's used it for. I'll leave Soap for now, but we have a hint from, an unintended hint from UHS that I should head to Tribeca Centre and into the morgue, where I would previously have been told I'm not welcome, because there might be a puzzle to solve there. So let's do it. Morgue, please. So it looks like the pathologist who was not keen on us is still there. Let's just check every corner to see if there's anything I'm missing. Right, nothing kind of in that area there. I can only go forwards. So I mean, there's this like horseshoe-shaped bit here that's never really been used for anything in the game. Is that going to be of relevance? Can I turn this way? Let's have a look. Is there anything here that is... No, I mean nothing's highlightable there, is it? Let's talk to this person again if we can. Anything else around here that we can interact with? No.
My boss finds out you're back, I'll be fired. Now get out!
Okay. Over here. Anything over here? No, I don't think I've missed anything at this current point in time. Maybe something will change later on. But there's not a lot going on there. Right, maybe I will... Oh, hang on. I just turned around and bashed straight through the doors again. No, I need to press the button on the elevator to get me to go to the to a different floor. I do like... You know what? There's no reason why I need to leave buildings in the proper way, but I do like doing it. Unless they're particularly hard to navigate, in which case I'm quite relieved to just press the world map button. So yeah, so that I hadn't missed anything there, so that's fine. Maybe the story will point us more in that direction at some point. Is there anything going on at reception that I need to be aware of?
Hi, Quinlan. No word on your squeeze.
Okay, well, that's fine. Can't turn back that way. You know what occurred to me as well? Is the John Rhys Davies is supposed to be in this game somewhere. But we're halfway through and he hasn't turned up yet. Maybe his appearance fee was quite high. Unlike Christopher Walken's, I can't believe that. But yeah, I don't know who he's going to play in this game. Let's try soap. Let's try soaps, just in case. I will just tell you now a little bit of time has passed. We've moved to a few different locations. Let's just see if the electronic journal has... No, it's stalled, isn't it? Okay. Well, maybe UHS since is gonna... So, soap delivered as promised. I can learn even more about Magnotta, Burton and Falconetti if I dare. Taking measures to hide what soap delivers. Yeah, maybe I will now be able to talk to Soap about more. I hope so, because I'm struggling a bit. Hi, Soap.
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
I guess maybe I'm supposed to solve the thingy puzzle, but then there didn't seem to be any hints for that, unfortunately. Okay, feel like we might be headed for an impasse. Is there anywhere we haven't visited this act thus far? I don't think there is. I've been to Catherine's apartment and found the book as something new this time. I've been to Falconetti's safe house, talked to Falconetti. He didn't really have much to say other than talk about his relationship to Claire Burton and Vincent Magnotta. Been to the gym. I found out personal information about several gym goers. But I didn't seem to unlock anything other than talking to Dr. Burton about her brief marriage to Eddie Falconetti. Newsroom, nothing going on there apart from internet access. Police station, we've just, last episode we were there, we did everything we could get to. The interrogation room doesn't seem to be a place we can navigate to currently. Soap's got nothing for us. The Tribeca Centre, as far as I can tell, has nothing more for us. So I think it is the book puzzle, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to head back there. And I'm going to awkwardly navigate across this room. And I guess look for more hints. And I will see you in a minute. Hi, we're back. We're back at the book. Before we get into the puzzle part, let's have another look at the journal, because I'm really confused by the UHS guide that I've been looking at, because there's only the entry about Catherine's journal seems to be anything relevant to what is currently going on in the story and any puzzles we have to face. And even working your way through all the branches of the solution to get to like what you need to put in. And interestingly, the password is different depending on the puzzle difficulty level you're set, which I find interesting. And I'm kind of glad it's on easy at the moment, because I think I set it that for the book safe in case that made a difference. I'm glad it's on easy because I think I would have struggled to get... I might have got the medium. Actually, I think I would have got more likely to get the medium, maybe, than to have got the hard solution. The medium solution is apparently Scorpio, so that's something related to Catherine, so my first inclination was to find a word that Catherine would have chosen herself. And apparently the hardest one is cigar, which would have been a very silly one. But so according to what I have read on another guide, because the UHS guide I was reading makes no mention of the book safe that I can find. There are hidden numbers in the third paragraph So this is the third paragraph that let you decode the book safe. So let's read it again. So I mean, the paragraphs are numbered. Those are actual literal numbers that appear. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Soap delivered as promised. Oh, is it the number of words in each? No, that can't be right. Because that's 4, but then this is much more than 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, yeah. Soap delivered as promised. I can learn even more about Magnota Burn and Falconetti if I dare. I've taken measures to hide what Soap delivered. Using the book The Women of Whitechapel and Jack the Ripper seems appropriate. If everything works out, I'll be rich over this. At first, I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together. I lived in a ratty triplex for half a dozen years. That will never happen to me a second time. Okay, so oh, what's a nickel? That's a great question. Not being familiar with American currency, I don't know how much a nickel represents. So first, I guess I'm going to take as 1. 2 nickels, so that's 2 instances of... I would never think... So this doesn't read like it's... I mean, it's clunky writing, but there's plenty of clunky writing in this game. So I would not take this as a hidden number code. I don't think anything in the settings alters this. So I need 2, whatever number a nickel represents, to rub together. I lived in a ratty triplex. That's got to be 3, right? For half a dozen years. 6. That will never happen to me a second time. So I guess that's another number, isn't it? 2. So 1. Hold on a second while I look up what a nickel is. Apologies if this is frustrating for you. Okay. A nickel is, of course, a 5-cent coin. Let's open this book up. So what... Oh, it's going to make a loud sound again. What particularly frustrates me about this puzzle is that there's nothing numerical here. So I would think, if anything, you're looking for some kind of pattern, like a visual representation of what you need to achieve, either in terms of like buttons you need to press, lights you need to come on, something like that. There's no indication toward a numerical code, let alone knowing that the paragraph of slightly clunky exposition you've read in somebody's journal is trying to lead you to a numerical code anyway. There's kind of 2 levels of obfuscation there. Alright, so if I got this right, I think the code should be 155362. I can only take it that the topmost of these trapezoids with blue bulbs in is going to be 1. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what I'm going to assume. So we're going 1. We're going a 5. We're going 5. We're going 3. We're going 6. Oh, and then I need 2. 2. That... What? So the lights don't even mean anything because... Oh, game. Right, it's a mini disc. We've got a mini disc. We now got 2 things on inventory, which is quite rare. Okay, can I use the data disc? Can I use the object here? What? Oh, what do I... Oh, maybe I can put it in Catherine's computer. Because we can always walk up to it, but we've never been able to do anything with it. So maybe this is the first time we can actually use a computer. How do I get over here again? Right, can I... No. Is that... No, it's just doing the same thing, isn't it? So that's a no. So I guess next up I would choose the newsroom computer, I suppose. Like, I can interact with my computer, so I wonder if that's what we need to do. I'm assuming these things have disk drives as well, as like a modem. It looks like it's a disk drive. Can I... If I... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Let's come out of that, thanks. Can I use this? Can't use the object here. Okay, that's fine. But it looks clearly like there's a disk drive. So... we can look over this way. Does this have a disk drive? That's not interactable. The note is. Catherine's computer, maybe? I don't think you can look at your inventory in the old-fashioned way. Let's see. No. Okay. That's fine. Can I... Alright, well I don't think there's anything else in here that is... That's the Rolodex again. Have we seen anything that looks like it takes discs? Yep, I'm very close to that door. We'll just talk to the editor again in case Ben's got any pearls of wisdom for us. Ben? Oh, hello.
You don't look so good, Quinlan. Don't go tearing yourself up over Catherine. She's in good hands.
I'm not really sure. She seems to be being tended to by her 3 prime suspects for being the Ripper, so... Forgive me if I don't share your confidence, Ben. Right, where can we go? If there's nothing... I mean, let's try soap again. Now I've got something to confront him with. I'm not hopeful though.
Got those reporter's instincts working, huh, Quinlan? Hot on the trail.
No. Falconetti. But it's about Falconetti. I shouldn't take it to Falconetti. You know what? So, I'm taking some knowledge from outside the game here, but the UHS hints top level prompt. One of the first top level prompt for the second act was, how do I fix the morgue computer? So, I mean, we haven't found a computer in the morgue that we have any access to yet, but maybe we will now? Now we have a disk? I mean, that's the only thing that comes to mind is like, why would we want to fix it? So that we can read the disk. But I mean, there's going to be plenty of ways that we can, in practical terms, we could otherwise read a disk. It's interesting that we never go back to our apartment. Right, so, I mean, if there was a computer, it'd probably be the terminal that's kind of in that little semicircle railed off area, I would think, but like that's just not been interactable at this point. If that is to be used at some juncture, then I would, yeah, so that one there, when we get to it from the other side, I would have thought that, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I would have thought that it being an interactable item and maybe noticing that, like, oh, I don't have a disc to play in that, would be a helpful hint to provide in a as lugubrious an adventure game as this. Right, let's just turn around here, just in case. No, no, no. So I can go here. I can't go any further forward. I can be told to go away because I can't be talked to. I can... Yeah. This game is hard. Like at this point, it really seems to have ground to a halt. Oh no, I did it again. I did it again. Okay. Alright. I'm going to have to call it an episode shortly. Not least because I'm running out of ideas. Right, you know what? Let's just get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's talk to Falconetti, just in case. Maybe TripAdvisor can help me. No, Trip is non-interactable again. We're going to have a look at the old... There you go. That's nice. Right. The Falconetti's got a lot of equipment, right? So you'd hope that... I think if I turn around here, I just turn right back to the door. Yeah, I do. Falconetti? Wow, okay, the skull's there, but I'm clicking on him and nothing's happening. So you don't even get a go away dialogue. That's an oversight, isn't it? I'm guessing that the answer there then is no. Unless let me just double check I'm not missing another interactable spot. No. You know what, I'm gonna have to check a walkthrough or something, aren't I think? Because at the moment I'm at a loose end. Shocking. Do I get to look at one of these computers? No, let's check that to the door, isn't it? Right, so Falconetti's no help. Trip's off on a fantastic voyage. I'm gonna head through this door. Right, Catherine Pound's apartment, I feel like we've maxed that out. Falconetti, no use. Gym, I can't imagine there's anything useful we can do with the gym with our disc. Newsroom, there doesn't seem to be anything we can interact with usefully there. Police station, I feel like we're done until whatever triggers the interrogation room to be relevant. And soap is done. So yeah, I don't know. I might have to look stuff up before next time. But I hope you will join me then when hopefully discoveries will be made. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.